welcome back to channel Ntiko wa Luka. Today I'm going to show you how to make a 3D butterfly. Let's start. Look at our beautiful butterflies. Today we are going to just focus on this cream white one. We are going to use a Mirage double knit. It's 25 gram in weight, and our pair of scissors, and this time we are using a 2.5 millimeter crochet hook. Yeah, let's go. We are starting with a chain of 8, bringing it into a circle. So I prefer starting like that. And that's our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we bring this into a circle with a slip stitch like that. And we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. So this chain of 3, it's going to count as a double stitch. We are going to do double stitches, 2 double stitches, chain 2, 2 double stitches, work in this ring. So we are doing the second double stitch, that is 1, 2, we chain 2, we do another 2 double stitches in the same ring like that, chain 2. So let's do this repeatedly until we have 8 posts. I call these posts this 1, 2, 3. So let's work 8 in the same ring until we have 8 of this. Oh yes, we have 8 of these in the windows. Let's meet when we are done. Okay, so we have done our 8 posts. Let's just recount them. This is where we began. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you will have something like this, looking almost like a something octa something, because it's got 8 sides. So now we're just bringing this together with a slip stitch and work to the first window there. So this time in each window we are going to do 3 double stitches, chain 3, and another 3 double stitches in each window. Let's just do that. 1, 2, 3. You know, the first one we count it as a double stitch, so that chain we count it as a double stitch. The second double stitch, this is the third double stitch, and we chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Then in the same window we do 3 double stitches like that. 2, 3. So you will have something like that. And we are going to work on this window. So we just chain 1, and then we go to the next window, do 3 double stitches like the shell that we were doing in tutorial 2. So we are basically doing those shells that we were doing in tutorial 2. So we continue like that. So you continue like that in each window, like that. you do your shells all around. Let's meet when we are done. So we are at the end. We have done our shells. We are just going to chain 1 and then bring the work together with slip stitches, almost like when we were in tutorial 2. When we were at the end, we were working slip stitches all the way back to the shell. So we are with something like this. It's not supposed to sit still, it's not supposed to sit flat, it will be wavery. This is so exciting because butterfly represents transformation. So it's still going to transform into a butterfly. And now we continue. We chain 3. This time we are going to work 8 double stitches in each shell, but somewhere where between the shells where we were chaining 1, we are going to do a single stitch. So we work 8 double stitches, chain 1, make a single stitch there, chain 1, and then go to the next shell. Let's do the 8 double stitches in the first shell so that you see what we are talking about. It's so exciting. It becomes a flower like after this. It becomes a flower like. Let's see. I want to just make sure I have 8. Okay, so we have 8 and we simply chain 1, do a single stitch in that window, chain 1, and then go to the next shell and do 8 double stitches. Let's just check if we have 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Good. Then we chain. We do a single stitch or a chain first. Chain 1, and then a single stitch in that window between the shells. Chain 1, and then we do the double stitches. So let's continue like that all the way around and meet when we are there. There we go. We have our beautiful flower now, which we are going to transform into a butterfly. Let me just, so we are doing we are chaining 1, do a single stitch there, and then chain 1, then bring our work together. So we have something like that. And now we are going to turn our work back. Just leave that. Do that. We work back to that single stitch there. So we are going to do this with a slip stitch. We do that. We do that with a slip stitch back to our single stitch, those single stitches there that was in between, so that we can transform our butterfly nicely now. So what we do to transform our butterfly, you just half it, fold it into equal sizes like that. So we are almost there, and now we are going to chain 14 to make our body. So let's just chain 14. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have our chain of 14. So we take that chain, wrap our butterfly all the way round. So we will wrap like that with our chain like that. Just make sure you have the chain part outside, and we are going to bring this together. So we just hook there with a slip stitch, we bring that together like that. So now we have our body. Beautiful, beautiful butterfly. Beautiful, stunning, stunning butterfly. So before we cut that, we'll have to make a slip stitch like that, and we, with our pair of scissors, cut there. We have our butterfly looking good, but we want to hide this tail, and so that our work also becomes firm. And if the butterfly is going to be used by kids, it will need to be secured firmly, so we can just redo that like that. So we have secured our butterfly nicely. Now we have made sure it's not going to untangle. So now inside we are going to hide that nicely. So what we will do, you will put your needle there, still hook the yarn over, pull it out, and do that just before you cut your yarn, so that it's secured nicely. You can still hide it further. You can still hide it further. You go there on that shell, hook over your working yarn, hook over your working yarn, pull it out, and still secure there, so that your work is really, 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 really firm. It's not something that a kid can just easily find a way to undo it. And you cut. Yeah, so we have our butterfly like that. Now we need to make antennae. So what we do with antennae, we just come and do that. Make a knot there, another piece, you make 2 knots, like that. It must not be too big. Then you cut, or you can make sure it's equal by bringing that together cut it equally like that, and you bring that in like that, pull it to the center, and you have your antennas. We are done with our butterfly. So if you have loved this, you enjoyed this, subscribe, like, comment, ask questions, share the videos, and let's meet when we are doing other interesting things. Bye bye.